Do you see it? Are you picking up what's going down? Starting to stream super loud. If I press any of these buttons, the treadmill is going to start to move 1 mile per hour. The time starts to go up, and then the distance starts to calculate. Stop, reset. There you go. All right. Did that so I can prove that we're actually running the whole mile. But let's go, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a subscriber, there's a high chance. There's a high chance you've been tuning in, catching these streams, and you already know what I'm doing. I'm simply running a mile. But if you're new around here, I am attempting to do, not even attempting, I am doing 1 horizontal stream, 1 vertical stream every day. And as of recent, our horizontal stream has been me running miles. Right, angle should be good enough. My goal currently right now, I'm streaming for the 29th of August, 2025, our horizontal stream, right before work once again. My goal for right now, by the end of the month, is to get 11 miles in, 7 hours worth of planks. And honestly, those 2 numbers are the only things I'm thinking about right now. Whatever else is just bonus. But let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Brief rundown of the channel if you're new around here. I started this channel brand new at the beginning of 2025. I started uploading daily February 8th. Started live streaming daily once we hit 50 subscribers around April 2nd. We went from 0 to 245 subs. We went from 0 push-ups, pull-ups, dips, squats, and miles to a total of 44,500 plus pull-ups, or push-ups, 7,550 plus pull-ups, 4,200 plus dips, 4,600 plus squats. We ran 9 miles. Right now you're going to see me go from 9 to 10. And we have held 6 hours worth of planks. The majority of that was done on live stream. Every single rep, every workout I've done since the beginning of 2025 has been recorded. You can see my entire journey, me going from nothing to something. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me pull up the live chat. Actually, I might as well not. There's really no point because I'm not going to be able to respond to it. Once I hop on the treadmill, I have no way to read the chat. At least at this current moment in time. Also, I wanted to be clear today, I am somewhat in a rush. So I'm going to just start going here. Let me word this correctly. My coworker took off today. It's a normal day otherwise, but I want to make up for that lack of energy. My coworker holds their weight. They do a lot of work every day. And so I want to make up for that slack. I have to go to work alone today. And obviously that is an important responsibility. I'm not trying to be a moron, do something stupid, and fuck up my job. So I want to make sure I have enough energy to get through today. This is the only day that I'm going to allow myself to not do the full mile if I simply feel as if I can't, which right now, my mindset, I think would be smarter for me to run 4 quarter-mile like sprints, or maybe 2 half miles, something. We're not going to do the whole mile. I don't want to take that much energy away from me right now. Before I start the day, the last couple of days I felt fantastic. So honestly, I probably could do the whole thing. This would be day number 4 in a row, me hitting the mile without stopping. But, like I said, my coworker took off. I was going to be smart with how I do this. So I'm just going to savor a little bit more energy. And I'm not going to do it all in one session. With that being said, though, I am going to start like right now immediately. I don't have all the time that I would prefer to have. I've been blessed. This is my stream dedicated to August 29th. It is technically the 30th. My schedules have been a little off. The way I do this is I do at least, actually I do 2 streams pretty much every 24 hours. Before it was just 1 stream. But starting August 8th, at the 6-month anniversary of the YouTube channel's existence, after I posted the first video. Where am I going with this? Completely lost my train of thought. August 29th, 125. Completely lost my train of thought. Would have been 11. Try to get the chat pulled up. What the fuck was I just talking about? I'm about to go back to the video and watch it. Why can't I see you? Right. So I'm trying to hold myself to the standard of doing the whole mile. Let's go Batman. Or without stopping at least. But I'm running a whole mile. The total of the mile I'm running, we're just going to do it in sections. Whatever I was saying apparently wasn't important. Completely lost my train of thought. Alright, let's just cut off everything else. I got to get to work. Trying to get the chat pulled up. The PC's being weird. Alright, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. You see, I can pull this again. Treadmill is fresh. What the hell is that? It's gonna annoy me. I hate that. Mid-sentence and you completely lose your train of thought. Let's go. I probably do have it in me to run a whole mile without stopping. I just want to be smart and not compromise work. Alright, let me see what time this is. Let's start doing the quarter miles. It is 6:09. Alright, I'm gonna give myself fucking 20 minutes to get this done. Doesn't matter how many times I stop, I just gotta get through the mile. I'm gonna try to do 4 quarter miles, like I said. This is the only day I'm making this exception, and that's because my coworker called off. I'm just trying to make a chest move. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I wanted to give a brief rundown on this, like the routine we got set. In order for my body to be properly rested, and for me to do the vertical and horizontal stream, specifically with the mile and whatever else I do, it requires me to do the mile right before work. I do the mile, go to work, and then I do the push-up stream, sleep, do the mile, go to work, and repeat the process. That kind of means today is August 30th. So it's a little confusing with the title. I'm calling this August 29th, just to keep it organized, because this mile is dedicated for that period of time. And in the next 24 hours, I'm going to be doing another mile. It's like almost like I'm a bit behind. It's just, schedule's a bit odd. I should honestly just call this the 30th. And then later on, the push-ups that I do, that'll be the 30th. Wake up, 31st. Is what it is. We're just gonna continue with where we're at. Alright, let's go. I'm just got the chat pulled up. I'm gonna start running. Considering I'm gonna do them in sprints. Not really sprints, but like just different sessions. Not running the whole mile in one go. I am going to put the MPH higher. Heaven bless. Alright. Chat's finally up. Let's go. I'm going to put on 8 MPH. Just run a little bit, stop, run a little bit, stop, and you know the deal. I don't have all the time in the world. Alright, so let's go. 8 MPH. Hopefully that doesn't happen too much. Oh, phone fell down. Shit. That's the first quarter mile. Oopsies. Alright, that takes a good bit out of you. Let's go, Trixie. I hope that wasn't cut out for too long. Then I fell down like immediately. Oopsies. Well, you can hear me run the first quarter mile. That's all that matters. Epic fail. Let's go, let me grab water. I just gotta do it 3 more times. We're gonna 7 MP each now. Stand up. It's half a mile done. two birds. As I'm taking a breather here. Oh shit, this shit kind of needs dried. Oh no. Upstream. There's gonna be terrible audio, but I gotta turn the dryer on. Audio's already terrible anyhow. All you're hearing is treadmill. Just shake the camera a bit too. Alright, we got a half mile to go. Let's get it. Legs, mate. Left. Back to 7. So we'll do 8 and bring it down. Press 7.8. Hey. All right, final one. All right, let's go. Get a stream done no matter what, son. Feel the pressure. I need to get to work. Refuse to stop. This is good data collection. I'm seeing how I react when I do it in quarter-mile stretches. The feeling of running at a higher pace than I usually do. Stopping and doing it again. Stopping and doing it again. You can see how I react in that way. Preferred method is to do the whole mile in one go. Right now I am feeling a little bit different. A little bit different data collection right now. Alright. We still got all the time in the world. Let's get it, baby. Try to keep the pace up. When I started at 8 mph again, I've dropped down to 7.7. So I appreciate everybody who likes the stream, tunes in. May not be the best quality streams, or the most entertaining. So I appreciate anybody that stops in. Nonetheless, we're still here and we're documenting the process. Got one final quarter mile. And don't need to stop the dryer when it's loud and you know. Let's go. I appreciate you being here. Gonna work through the shins. Good. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, 8 mph. So you're done. Thank you God for my privileges and the ability to do this. Ah. Let's go. All right. That would be a really good time if I didn't stop. All right. Let's go, baby. That's mile number 10 complete. Nice. Feel good about that? Also less annoyed with the method tonight than I thought I would be. Let me elaborate. Let's go. Want to be able to run the mile without stopping? Every stream. Today would be day number 4 if I did that. But instead I decided to make a chest move. Had to be smart. And I'm not annoyed with the way I did this. We did 4 quarter-mile sprints. I wouldn't really call them sprints. Let's go. We're cruising at an average pace of 8 mph. At the very end there, I upped it to 8.5. I was tired of waiting. I wanted the damn distance to go to get higher. We're taking longer strides too. All's well in my world, ladies and gentlemen. I'm proud of myself. That's mile number 10 complete. It was good data collection. It's honestly feels good to like stop and go, stop and go. Because it's discipline in that. Every time you stop, it's harder to start again. Alright. We were 1 mile away from hitting my goal for the month of 11 miles total. We're at 10 now. With that all being said, I've got to wrap this up here, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to help me out, subscribe. We can get this number higher. Alright, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's our first 10 miles ran complete. The majority of I ran without stopping. At least 6 miles, I think, we did without stopping. Alright, thank you all for tuning in. That is August 29th complete. I'll be back later as soon as I get home from work with our vertical live stream. And then we'll repeat the process with the miles. We're 1 mile away from hitting the goal. It is the 30th. We only got 2 more days of the month, if I'm not mistaken. Alright. Thank you all for tuning in. Understand all is well. You're exactly where you're meant to be. You have all the information you need to succeed. Everything is aligning in your favor. It is heaven blessed, not hell yes. It is keep the peace in, not out. You can send peace out, but you gotta keep peace in. Positive vibes over everything. Transmute your pain, sin, and regret into power, for there are no mistakes. It's happy little accidents. The revenge be in the Lord's hands. But know when to put your foot down. Don't be a fool. Be a universal tool of love and light. A spiritual warrior. Spiritual warrior. Most importantly, hold the faith, for it is your faith that manifests whatever you believe in, you're receiving. So choose to believe in the good things coming. Choose to believe in yourself. And choose to be a good person. Believe in your dreams as if they are already true. And live every life with gratitude. Alright. Every life, every day in life. Alright, let's go. All is well. You're exactly where you're meant to be. You are acknowledged. You're truly never alone. And you're loved. Have a good night, everybody.